I am so unbelievably tired right now. I've been traveling and moving and walking and doing everything all day long, and I'm actually so tired. I'm ready to go to bed already. It's hardly past 9 o'clock. And the last thing I want to be doing right now is making a YouTube video, which is exactly why I'm making a YouTube video. Today I'm going to be sharing 4 mindset tips that I use to do stuff when I'm really feeling demotivated or tired and I don't want to do them, like exactly like right now. So the first one, as I just hinted before, is I don't want to do it, which is why it's exactly why I have to do it. Whenever you look at a task and you don't want to do it, I want you to now think, I don't want to do it, so now I have to do it. And the only reason I have to do it is because I don't want to do it. Make it the reason, make that the reason why you have to do it. So that's the first one. Whenever you see something you don't want to do it because you don't want to do it. So that's the reason why you have to do it now. And if you don't do it, then you're just a bitch, basically. So now you have to do it. It's your own honor you're putting against it. If you put your word on it that you have to do it because I don't want to do it, trust me, if you do that, you're gonna feel like such a king afterwards when you do it. Because you're gonna be like, yeah, I didn't want to do that, and now I'm doing it, and now I've done it. I'm the fucking king. And you're gonna damage your word and your honor if you don't do it. So that's the first thing. If you don't want to do something, that is the reason why you have to do it. I promise you do that and it will work. Number 2, progression. I actually watched a YouTube short yesterday where some motivation guy was talking about like the way to be permanently motivated is progression. As soon as he said that, I was like, yes, I knew exactly what he was going to say for the rest of the video. I watched it anyway, but it was exactly what I thought it was going to be. And that's because that progression is basically the permanent motivator for any kind of man. Because if you're a man, a natural instinct that we have is we want to always try and build things. So if you're constantly building something and you can see like an arrow of progression going up, you're never going to like feel demotivated. Winning is the same as motivation. Whenever you're winning, you're never going to be demotivated. That's why there's that saying that like champions aren't born from their wins, they're born from their losses. Because when you're losing and nothing's going right, it's so easy to quit. That's when it's easiest to quit. And that's when people just fall off the most. Which is why the real winners come out when they're losing. And it's what they do when they're losing, when they feel demotivated, that pushes them through. So you need to be aiming for progression. And the way you do that is you need to have clear daily goals. A lot of people set goals the completely the wrong way. If you set a goal and you say like, in 5 years time, I want to be super jack, millionaire, whatever. That's the wrong way to go about goals. With goals, you have to set like daily actionable task goals. So let's say in 5 years time, you want to be jack millionaire, cool. You need to be setting goals in terms of daily action plans that you can do for you to progress towards that goal. So let's say you can say, day 1, I'm going to go to the gym and I'm going to hit shoulder press for 4 sets of like 12 reps or whatever. And then I'm going to do like chest, the same thing, let's say. Then I'm going to come home and I'm going to work on this business that I'm doing for an hour here. I'm going to do this and that in the business. Make it specific. You need to set very specific goals. More specific, more likely to get more results, which is more better overall. So you need to set specific goals that you can do every single day for a long enough period of time, which will eventually lead to you getting to that big goal at the end. Because if you just set a big goal, let's say you want to be jack millionaire 5 years, yeah, you're gonna have no idea what to do every single day to get there. Like, yeah, obviously you need to be making money, you need to be going to the gym, but if you make it actionable, then it's like you can easily tick off and just see the progression as it goes daily, and you know exactly where you're going. That's another thing. I'm gonna add a bonus tip here on top of progression. It's hold on, let's get the water out first because my throat is dry as fuck right now. On top of progression, the bonus tip is you need to see and have that vision of where you're going. And you create that by knowing exactly what you have to do on exactly every single day at exactly what time. Because if you know that, you know exactly where it's going and you know exactly where it's going to lead you. And you can just you'll just live your perfect life down the line. Way better than setting just massive big goals down the line, like ambiguous ones. You don't even know what to do. Set specific daily action goals and you will feel much better once you complete them as well. And it'll just take you much further. Option 3, or like mindset trick number 3, eliminating the other option is also it's very, very key to getting something done. So let's say you wake up one morning, you think, I need to go to the gym. Shall I go to the gym or shall I not go to the gym? That's your two options. Go gym, don't go gym. Whichever one you start thinking about more is basically going to be the one you end up going with. So if you're sitting there thinking every reason why not to go to the gym, you're like, oh, I'm a bit tired today. Maybe it's rest day today. I went hard yesterday. I'll give it a miss today. And I'm extra hungry, so I might get some food instead. Whatever. You just start thinking of every reason why not to do it. You're gonna end up not doing it. So whichever option you think about, you're gonna do. So if you eliminate that option, yeah, now you're stuck with one option, and it's to go to the gym, and you think of every reason why you should go to the gym, and you think of like what's gonna happen when you do that. You just imagine yourself in the gym doing whatever bicep thing, whatever. You're gonna be a lot more likely and motivated to go. So that's the second thing. You need to eliminate the other option. You need to start consciously thinking about the option that you don't want to, but like want to do, the one you want to do. So going to the gym, let's say. If you start thinking about it, you're going to do it. Because if you think about the other one, you're not going to do it. And even think about this next time you decide to do something. Next time you're contemplating to doing something where there's one of two options, actually be conscious of which one you're thinking about. And the longer you think about it, you're going to end up doing it. So actually just test that on yourself next time, and you'll see what I'm talking about. So eliminate one option, and now you're left with one that you have to do. So do that. Number 4, and the last one, is big promises. This one is very controversial and underrated because it's a really like ride or die, no safety net type of thing. If you make big promises to a lot of people, especially important people in your life, you kind of like eliminate the other option forever. So like, I've made a lot of big promises. Let's hit the mic, my bad. I've made a lot of big promises to a lot of very important people about where I'm going to be in certain amount of places, time. And when you do that, it means that once you actually once you actually like start thinking about, okay, I've told this person I'm going to do this and this. I've told this person this is going to happen. I've told this, but like you just keep telling people, it's like eventually you're just like, okay, well now I have to do it because like I can't not do it. Imagine how embarrassing that would be for me to tell everyone that I'm going to be a multi-millionaire and then not make it. Do you know how like unlivable like that would be? I just look like a complete idiot and just like no honor, no word, couldn't even like stick it out, nothing, like just the worst kind of person to be around. So that's why that other option is now eliminated. There's no safety net now. You have to do it. I have to do it, what I've promised other people, because if I don't, I'm just going to look like the biggest idiot that is unfathomable. It's completely out of this world. So I have to do it. So that now you've kind of like eliminated that one permanently. Now there is only one option because that other option that you've eliminated was so bad that it can't possibly be a reality. So that's how you like permanently eliminate that one, is by making big promises, because now you've made them promises to other people and not yourself. When you make a promise to yourself and you don't tell anyone, you easily let yourself go. I'll give you an example. If you say to your friend, we're going to meet at the gym tomorrow at 9 a.m. You're much more likely to actually be there at 9 a.m. because you know that he's counting on you to be there and you both agreed to be there. But if you say to yourself one night, I'm going to wake up early tomorrow and go gym at 9 a.m., you're much more likely to not be there because it's only you you're counting on. And it's kind of a bit of a sad reality because it shows that like people value like other people's like promises over their own or something. Because like if it's for him, I'll do it, but if it's for me, I won't do it. But I think that's just natural human nature. I think everyone's like that. Because even like me, if I'd say to my friend, I'm going to be at the gym at this time, I will be there. I'm saying it to myself, there's a chance I'll miss it. But yeah, even then, I'll try to be up to it. But that's the point. If you make big promises to other people and you actually like force them to like, you force yourself to be there because you've told them something, then you're much more likely to do that thing. And it can even work like on a small scale. Like I use a pretty big scale, for example, but you know, on a small scale, if you want, you can promise someone that you're gonna go to the gym tonight, or like meet someone at the gym tonight, then you're gonna definitely go. So make big promises to other people, but it's kind of risky because if by some freak accident miracle you don't end up doing the thing you say, you're gonna look like a complete idiot. And that right there is the motivation, which is exactly why I do it. Understandingly that I'm gonna look like a big idiot if I don't do it. So now I have to do it. So it will be done. So that's gonna be it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed the little 4 and bonus tip about permanently motivated mindsets. Love to my dogs. See you in the next one.